In our second step, what is he saying? Every formula has a precedence, and some formulas may have also dependents. While you can always click on the cell to see its cell references included in the formula. Sometimes a visual cue is helpful to see how the formula works. When you choose the trace dependents and trace precedents, Excel puts arrow on the workbook to show to how to formula is in the cell constructed. These arrows make it easier to find error than just by looking the cell references in the formula. On the invoice worksheet, select the cell F31, use the trace precedents and trace dependent to look at the formula and make sure that they are constructed properly. Fix any error if you find. So we will go to the F31. That's our cell F31. We will go to the formula tab, and here in the formula editing we will select trace precedents and trace dependents. Now we need to correct this formula. In you will see here it's sum of F16 to F30, so we will change this one to sum of F15 to F30 cell. So its trace dependents are now clear. Now its trace precedents are remaining. So we will move to our third step. In our third step, what is he asking? Evaluating a formula walks you through the steps taken in the calculating the result of the formula. You will use the evaluate formula to fix the error in the cell F33. On the invoice worksheet, use the evaluate formula to determine what is the wrong with the formula in the cell F33 and fix the formula. So we will go to the F33. That's our cell F33. We will go to the evaluate formula, and here we will select F31. We will evaluate 175 and E33. What is the E33? It's sales tax value, while our sales tax value is in the cell D33. So we will change this one formula E33 to D33. So our formula will be correct because our value of sales tax in the cell D33. So we will press enter and press OK. So our formula in the cell F33 is now clear. That's our third step. In our fourth step, what is he asking? A circular references is an error a majority of the time in the worksheet, indicating a simple formula that reference itself or multiple formulas that reference each other. The invoice worksheet has a references. On the invoice worksheet, identify and correct the circle references. So we have here only one problem. So we will solve this one. You see, we have a sum F31 to F35. While we are also in the cell F35, we will change that one to F35, 1 to F34 and press enter. So now you see, we don't see any circular references in our sheet. So our formulas are now correct in this sheet. That's our fourth step. We will move to our fifth step. In our fifth step, what is he asking? You will create a list validation on the therapist field to only allow the entry from the list the therapist found on the therapist worksheet. On the invoice worksheet, select the E10 and add a list data validation using the cell ranges A2 to A4 from the therapist worksheet as a source. So we will go to the cell E10. That's our cell E10. We will go to the data tab, and here in the data validation data tools, in that we will select data validation, and in the setting we will select the list, and our list source will be the therapist sheet A2 to A4. And what is our input message? Here he is telling us about enter the input message title as a select the therapist. We will copy this and paste this one as a select the therapist. And what is the input message? Enter the input message as a select the therapist who delivered the services listed. So we will copy this and paste this one in the cell input message. And here in the error title is the invalid name. We'll copy this and paste this one as a error title. Enter the error message. The error message is the name you entered is not a valid name. Please select a name from the list. So we will copy this and paste this one to our error message and press OK. And what other thing he is saying, select the first arrow next to the cell E10 and then select I stack Resty. So we will select the I stack Resty in this. So that's our step number 5th. We'll move to our 6th step. Our 6th step is the maximum number of hours each spa service is offered is 2. Therefore, you will create a validation to limit the hours of the each service to 2. Enter a decimal data validation to the cell range E15 to E30 to allow the decimal less than or equal to 2. So we will select the E15 to E30. We will go to the again data validation, and here we will select a decimal validation which is less than or equal to 2. So we will select the data less than or equal to, here we will put 2. And what is the input message? Our input message is the hours. And what is the input message? Enter the number of services hours. And what is the error result? Our result is enter a warning alert. So we will change this one, error alert, to warning alert, and make the title as a invalid value, and the enter an error message. The hours you entered exceed the maximum recommended. So we will put this one as error message and press OK. So we have entered our data validation to the cell E15 to E30 also. That's our 6th step. We have total 27 steps in this assignment. I have performed 6 steps in this video. If you want to know the remaining steps of this assignment, or if you don't understand the steps I have performed in this video, you can contact me on my WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video, or you can contact me through my email address. My email address is given on the screen and also given in the description of this video, or you can scan the WhatsApp barcode which is given at the start of the video and at the end of the video. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel to get any video updates.